There was a guy that I watched. He literally threw his phone up, took a picture perfectly. He broke his phone for a picture.
He broke his phone for a picture? Well, I'm sure someone will buy him a brand new phone and he won't have to worry about it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I swear I've seen it a couple times, but go look in that wall and stuff over there.
Okay.
Hey, Dan Slee, Scott's Aquatics, what's happening?
Huh?
Ulysses Nunez. What is going on? Sorry, it is Wednesday, and Wednesday, my dudes, and Wednesday is trash day here, so I had to haul the cans out to the street out there. This tank that I'm going to show today, I'm just really excited to feed it. I haven't fed, today's 2 days, and now it's 8 o'clock at night. But this tank is my Orange Eye Royal Blue Tiger tank. And this tank used to be completely full from front to back. You couldn't see more than like an inch. And I tore it all out. Don, what's happening? I tore everything out and left them this big piece underneath the sponge filter. But I want to Tim Gazzetti. Be careful, buddy. I wanna show you guys what they look like. What, Luke?
Did you ever know that what was it? General Grievous was taught by Count Dooku, and Count Dooku was taught by Yoda.
Oh, yeah. Right.
I got you right there.
Yes, you did. All right, let me. Look, that's nice and good right there. Let me get some food. Where do I keep? Here it is. Some snowstorm. You guys gotta get your snowflake off me. I mean, not snowstorm, snowflake. But I haven't fed these guys with an open tank. Jeez, forever. So let's see how this goes. What?
Do you need this? So, like right here?
Well, it's for the shower. I was gonna keep it in case you play with it.
Oh well, I was gonna see if I could make.
Oh yeah, that's like Dooku's.
Yeah.
So, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like put like something on here.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I can just like pretend.
All right, throw that in the trash upstairs or something.
I know,
Alright,
it doesn't look. I was like.
It does. It looks good.
To, like,
Yeah, it's good. I didn't even realize it until you're holding it in your hand like that. And then it dawned on me that it looks like Count Dooku's lightsaber.
I could do it like this, or like this.
Not spin it around. Have the longer part. Yep, that's the handle. Yep, looks good. Yeah, it's brand new.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Like
take that black box upstairs and put it in a half bath. Or put it in the kitchen so I remember to throw it away. I don't want to forget. Yeah. Alright. Hey, do me another favor. Get my glasses off the half wall up there and bring them down here, please. I'm as blind as a bat today. So, yes, hello, everyone. Don Ulysses, Scott's Aquatics, Tim Gazzetti, Dan Slee, of course, Monica Lynn, Kevin Leong, Peplin Creek Aquatics, John MFT, My Fist Tanks Rule, good evening. HC Aqua, look who's in the house. Big Pimpin' from Hawaii. Shrimp Rich Shrimp are those. These are the orange-eyed Royal Blue Tigers. Who else? Oh, Mridu. Gosh, I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Mridul? Sing? Is it Sing? Or is it Singe? But hello and welcome. But welcome everyone. How is everybody doing? So I was thinking, should I go on tonight? I was like, well, Corey's on. I like Corey. Corey's not a shrimper. I mean, he owns shrimp, but I don't know. He's like the master of all, so I still thought, yeah, what the heck, I'll go on. Oh, my glasses over there? Are they over there? Alright. No? Oh, you know where they are? I think they're on the TV stand right at the corner of the TV. I think. So we're going to do a little evening coffee in the D. I hope that it's coming in good. I got to wait to get my glasses. I can't tell. I'm sorry if it's a little fuzzy. Or if it could be zoomed in a little more. See if we can zoom that in. What? And see if it's looks pretty darn good, eh? Yeah, this has been this was a trouble tank for me when I started it. Let me try to shrink my ugly face out of here. I'm sure I'm a little fluffy and chubby looking today. Been doing a lot of insulation, so that stuff's been all getting in my face and in my skin, and but yeah, I just knocked out a whole apartment in less than a day and a half. A gutted apartment that caught fire. Did that, and tomorrow I gotta work on an apartment, and then I gotta go do a ice hockey rink. And then I don't know. I was asked today if I would become part of a team for a house flipping company. I guess the carpenters that he has working for him, they're not cutting it, so he needs guys that really know what they're doing. So I was asked if I wanted to do it, and they said his money is really good, and I said I probably would. So, but Chubby Guppy, what's up? The Rusties in there are nice, not overly red. No, they're nothing in here is overly anything. They're really. I'm really surprised. Well, I don't know. It's like I said, I started this tank with I think 10. Because they're not. If you don't have a bunch of money, they're not cheap. But so I bought 10, and they sat in there forever, and they didn't do nothing. And then just, I don't know, after quite a few months, they finally buried up. And then they've had babies quite a few times. I don't know, I'd say maybe 3-4 times. And I think there was some pregnant females in there when I was taking everything out. There was so much. That piece of Java wood back there had the Java moss on it. Java wood. Oh, shit. The wood back there had the Java moss on it, and it went almost to the top of the tank, and it was probably 10 inches wide. It had grown out so much. And I'm really surprised the cholla wood there it's not rotted down or anything. I'm so surprised. But I do this constantly. It grows out and I rip it off and I save it. I put it in other tanks or whatever. And then it just grows right back because I don't tear it off. I don't clean it off the wood or nothing. It just comes right on back. Monster Fish Gal. S is in here. What's happening? Mr. Singh. Hi, Brian P. Hi. How is everyone? Hey, how is, oh, that's, Brian P. Oh, that's what it is. Brian P. from, I believe, New York. A man after my own name. How's everybody's weather today? Gosh, we hit 52, and it says next week, Wednesday, we're going to be like 3 days in a row, 58, 59, and 60. So, gosh, we're pulling out pretty darn quick. We have about 2 snowballs left of snow in the grass. It's a nice day today, real nice day. Took grandma to her. I took my mother, which is Luke's grandma, to do her COVID-19 test today because she has to take her or get her surgery on Friday. And I couldn't even look. I was like, yeah, no, I wheeled her in the door when they went to pull it out. I was like, God, I don't want to see that. It freaks me out. It probably took, I don't know, like a whole literally 5 seconds, and she was done and we left. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy. So, she got that done today. She gets her kidneys x-rayed tomorrow to make sure she doesn't have kidney stones. And then Friday, she gets her back surgery, which they make a slit about an inch, half inch, and they go in on the disc and they inject this liquid. It's a cement. It's a bone cement. They inject it in there. It hardens up and it stops that disc from moving, so it won't fracture anymore. This is her third one, so hopefully everything's taken care of. But she's up and walking 10 times better, so hopefully everything does good. But yeah, we did that today. Took her to the hospital. I went to work, and yep. So we hit upper 60s today. Yeah, I gotta love it. I'm glad Pumpkin King's not in here because I'd make fun of him because he's always letting me know it's 77 in Georgia and stuff. I don't know how it's so warm down here. I drove around my top down. Yeah, I was gonna open my sunroof today, but I was like, yeah. I remember when I was younger, I had a convertible Mustang, and my father used to always, springtime it'd still be chilly out. And you always see somebody with their top down driving down the road. My dad be like, God, I can't believe that guy. Look how dumb he is having his top down. It's still cold outside. And when I got my convertible top, I was the first one to do it. I dropped the top, keep the windows up, crank the heat, drive around. He's like, man, you're just like them dummies I always point out. I was like, yeah, I know, but I have to fit in. I love having the top down. You can't find it? Are they over on the other side of my bed, over on the boxes over there? All right. Well, I don't know where my glasses are then. Looks like I'm gonna run blind all day. I didn't have them at work, and they ain't in the car.
I put this on. Here's a little thing from the shower box.
Oh, nice, for a handle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Bottom of it. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
I might have to clean it up because there's some spots on there.
That thing's brand new.
This.
Yeah.
I'll just make it sparkle more.
Okay. All right.
What I'm talking about is
TJ Canada, welcome.
What I'm talking about is I'm trying to make a Count Dooku lightsaber, like a little thingy.
Yeah, Luke's,
that looks like it.
We put a handicap shower hookup with all multiple heads and stuff in the shower for Grandma to be able to go in there and take a bath, shower and stuff, and that's an extra shower neck. And I was gonna throw it away. It's out of the brand new box. I was gonna save it. He grabbed it and said it looks like Count Dooku's lightsaber off Star Wars. So yeah, she's improving. Thanks, Chubby Guppy. Yep, she's doing. It has to be kidney stone. So they're gonna ultrasound her kidneys tomorrow. So they did a test and it came back showing that whatever it is, calcium or something, too much of that, a little blood. So they're almost 100% positive that it's kidney stone. So where do you live? Oh, Dansley. 6 of you slackers need to hit that do it, please. Yes, hit the thumbs up, lunatic fringe. What up? So how is everybody? I'm so glad to see you here. Hey, did you guys see Flip Aquatics this morning? I was really surprised to see him on here. That was pretty neat seeing him doing his channel. Silicon Valley. Monster Fish Gal. What is happening? How's it going? So yeah, like I was saying, this colony was booty for the longest time, wouldn't do nothing, and all of a sudden it just
Looks better.
yeah. Oh yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, we have to cause there's a little let me just see. There's a little plastic piece right there.
Rubber? Yeah, it's a seal. What, do you want that out?
Yeah. It would make it go deeper.
See if the tweezers over there, grab the tweezers. Hey, all you gotta do is go down the center and hook underneath it and lift it up.
Okay.
Put them together, yeah, to make it stronger. Yeah, don't bend them, try not to, please. But yeah, it was I thought these shrimp were gonna be nothing. They weren't gonna give me anything. I thought I was gonna have a lot of problems with them, and then they started breeding, and it's let me back it up some so you guys can see. Let the empty nest shrimp boarding begin. Yes. Let me back this up, see if you guys can actually. So that's what the tank looks like now. Now that, I feed them and all the, I took 90% of the moss out. Well, if you insist, Chewy, I'll get out of here.
Oh, I took another plastic thing out.
Oh, let the empty nest shrimp boarding begin. Oh. Yeah, I don't even think that I've culled one shrimp out of here. I know at one point in time that I had I put a couple orange-eyed couple of these in my blue tiger tank, and I had to pull them out.
Got it pretty good. It looks better inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
See, look. Here, let me unscrew it. So I want to look how it fit. See, look.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it has drain holes in it. In case you play in the rain.
So if there's any water that goes
or if you fight in the rain with somebody. Yeah. Your saber will drip.
It'll look cool.
Yeah.
But I might put a cap right here, just make it look cool or something.
Do whatever you want to do.
Well, I'll try to. I don't know if you have any caps like this.
Chrome caps?
Yeah.
No, we can go to the hardware store and get one. We'll have chrome caps.
Did you get one?
Yeah. 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 There's just a black box up there I wanted to throw away from this shower head and stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Is there a way I could contact you? I'm having issues with my tanks and don't know why.
Chrome.
Thank you.
Chrome.
What?
No, chrome rubberish.
Okay.
Because I need to look chrome.
Okay.
Mostly.
Alright, kiddo.
Whatever looks cool to you.
Alright. What problems you having there, Mr. Kevin Leon? I'm sure if you bring it up, someone here will be able to figure it out. That's what we're here for. The Dragon Blood Blues are getting bigger now. I was gonna film them, but they're just not. not big enough just yet. They come through with my camera really good on my new phone. And again, in case anyone wants to know, the new Samsung S21 Ultra with the 4 cameras and the laser sight or whatever, excellent phone. It's still great. This thing, I've been running it Bluetooth to my big, huge DeWalt radio. I ran it Bluetooth for like 4 hours, maxed out, cranked up, and then the radio was turned up. And with my Note 9, it would have sucked out 80% of the battery. I got up at 9:30 this morning and started using my phone and everything. Then went to work and did everything all day, and it's still at 66%. So this phone's the cat's meow. It's all the phones. The Note's the flagship, but this phone it's really really nice phone. I just somebody posted 55-gallon blue plastic drums on Facebook that they're giving them away. So I hurried up and messaged them. They probably got 100 of them. But they said there was windshield washer solvent, some other crap in them. I was like, oh man, I think transmission fluid or something. It was crazy. So we can't use those for water. I wouldn't really have wanted to use anyways. You know what I really want? What I think would be really cool is being down here that my collection's down here in the basement, is if I could have made something out of plastic, like a Rubbermaid plastic type deal, a clear plastic or something that would go up into my joist and go like, let's say 6 or 8 feet. And it had the lips that went underneath the joist, and I could screw screws in it and fill it up with water, and the water could stay up in the joist of the floors, stay there and get hot, That would be super cool, but I don't think they make anything like that, but that sure would be a good idea. TN Aqua, hey Brian, I'm doing okay, just got off work, hope you're doing good. Yes, I am doing good, TN Aqua. I am very glad that you're getting off of work, because there's nothing better than getting off of work. Come home and get you a nice tall boy of vitamin D 2% milk or some coffee. Can he not see my chats? Oh, Dan Slee. Is it just Dan Slee or Dan Slee for username? I think it's just Dan Slee. There's no dash, even on Instagram. Yeah, it's just Dan Slee. Like I said, I don't give away phone numbers or anything, but Dan Slee is Dan Slee. I can't really remember what what his Instagram looks like. I don't really pay attention to all that. I bet you would get wood rot and pest issues with it so close. Oh, bummer. Look for a 4 plant near you and get food grade drums. Yeah. I was just curious because I seen them come up for sale. So I just got excited because people give them away all the time, and they'll have like pickle juice or like peanut oil, something, nothing big. It's all food grade stuff, but pickle juice isn't anything, rinse it out a bit. But I would like to get a tub, at least 150 gallon, because I want to put mystery snails in it. I'm not really looking to John McKenzie, welcome. I'm not looking to start breeding, a ton of shrimp outside. I just want to, do the other stuff. snails. Try with my rice fish, stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting a blue dream out there or a blue sapphire. Put it over in the shade or something, cover it up really nice. I mean, I could put it in with the mystery snails. But the thing is I'm going to see how lucky I get with, with mystery snails, them laying their eggs, their clutches out of the water and me not taking them out, and to see like how many live, how many are viable at the end of the season, because a big 150-gallon Rubbermaid tub, or those troughs, that'd be perfect. Even one of those metal galvanized, like a horse trough, that they put beer in and stuff. Get one of those and lift it up off the ground, because they're a little low. But I have some trees out there that give it shade all day, every day. And it'd probably be perfect, to keep it from getting too hot. But I just want something big enough so the water, the body of water is really large in it. The temperature fluctuations aren't very severe. So that's what I'm thinking. But like I said, I'm not trying to, start our summers in Michigan. I mean, you only get a few months of good hot weather, and then, like now we're creeping out. So it'll take a while. What is this, March? So you got this, then April, it's going to rain like cats and dogs. Then, then you got May, June, July, August, September, October. So, you got like 6 good months. And it's like, what can you really do in 6 months? Not a ton. But it's enough to see, for me to test out some stuff to do videos on and report back to you guys. And, I mean, I know a ton of people have mystery snails, but I don't know. I was asked to do it. Now I'm sucked into it. And, it's just becoming more exciting every day. And I have my rice fish down here. I got them in with my Bloody Marys because I had those, every time I go to think about it, I think they ate them all. That's why I don't see them anymore. Where's that one right there? Yeah, that's one right there. But it's, God, I can't think of the name of them things swimming around in there. But I put the rice fish in there hoping they'd eat them. And I don't know if the rice fish are actually too small, so I might have to go in there and pick them out myself, which is no big deal. I've done it for a while, but I bought the rice fish, thinking, well, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, put some fish in there, let them eat, they're being fed. But I don't know if they're too small, like I said, to take those on, so. But still, I'd like to put those outside, see how many babies I get with those. But the bad thing about that is, I would have to have them in something small, like I could take some water out and bring it indoors because their babies are so small, their fry are so small. All you see is little blue eyeballs swimming around. They're super bright. You don't see a body at all. You just see their blue eyeballs. The daisies, the daisy rice fish. That's why I picked some up. My buddy had some at his store. So, there's a few things I'd like to try. So, it's not a bad idea, but like I said, expanding and going outside would be a great idea, or it'd be great, but it's just, we don't have enough time, and then our winters get super, super cold, and, it's not worth running heat out in my garage, all winter long. It would just run my heating bill through the roof, so. summary, I put message in chat like 2 or 3 times, but he doesn't see it when I try to put comment directly to him. I don't know. Ask your question. Maybe he's real busy. What time is it? 8:765. I think he's still at work. Kevin. So put a question in the comments, and if he sees it. I was trying to say, dang, sleep. My Galaxy fish bones are giving me red and blue steel offspring. So happy with that. Yeah, that's always the best. Well, I don't know. I find it to be super cool. I mean, as a breeder, it's one thing, but if I have shrimp that I'm not breeding, I'm just keeping, like in my tank back here. I like it when they give me different stuff because, you can start making a red steel, a blue steel, and then have the main fish bones in another tank, So fish bone babies, red steel, and blue steel. So now you have 3 shrimp tanks. That's the cool part. You didn't even have to pay for them. Look at screen. I'm looking at the screen. These race fish are nice fish. Yeah, they don't eat. As far as I know, they don't eat. They don't eat the babies. Let me see. Monster fish. Yeah, I'm putting messages in chat. Doesn't see them happen a lot today and yesterday. Can you? Hold on. Let me check it. Oh. Sorry, Kev. Here we go. Detroit Shrimp. I have put messages in chat twice. You're not seeing for some reason. I am very sorry. You know why? You're not putting at Detroit Shrimp. The at sign, so it's not lighting it up. So I don't see that you're asking me a question. But I'll back up. Neosine 2 missing. Have Madden and sponge filters in 4 10-gallon tanks. Tap TDS 33. Remineralize 200, 250, Eco Complete or Supernatural Sand and tanks only Neos. What is your TDS 33? Did you type that in right, or is that a typo? Remineralize 200 to 250, tap TDS 33. Remineralize to 200 to 250. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. It comes out of your tap at 33. You remineralize it to 200 to 250. Two Neos should be missing. Have Manton and sponge filters in 4 10-gallon tanks. Tap. Remineralize, Eco Complete, or Supernatural Sand in tanks only Neos. Oh, so it's natural sand and tank only Neos. How long have the tanks been set up, Kev? Have they been set up long? And I'm sorry about not seeing your comments. I don't have my glasses. I asked my son to go find them. He can't find them. So, it's hard for me. So yeah, Kev, how long have your tanks been set up? Where did you get your Neos from? How long have you had them? What remineralizer do you use? And I guess, I don't know, it probably wouldn't matter where you live, but I mean, unless you're water, do you use any water conditioners? Do you use a Prime or a Complete by Fritz or anything like that? Do you let the water sit overnight? So any stuff will just evaporate out of it. Oh gosh, I'm drawing brain farts. IHSP Tank Tribe, what up? Cooper's Aquatics. There's Cooper. Is that Coop? What's happening, Coop? You've been changing your name so much, you just disappeared, brother. You went to the cooking guy, all sorts. Crazy low TDS for tap, especially around here. I'm 300 to 450 out of tap. Yeah, I'm 98 to 102. That's what I'm saying. It's where everyone's at. It's, you know, but with him just, I mean, two months. Shrimp mineral, GHKH, and Palo Alto Prime aged 5-gallon buckets under bed. Question. The tank's 2 months old. I mean, is there enough, other than food that you feed them, is there enough stuff for them to eat? And have you tested for ammonia or nitrates to make sure that those aren't too high? Because if your tank's only 2 months old, then it might not be cycled yet. And when you're putting the food in there, it could be setting off ammonia. And if you're not taking out, it could be jacking your nitrates up. But here's the thing. Just in my experience with all the tanks that I have 59 shrimp tanks. Shrimp do not like ammonia. Now, ammonia that's created by your substrate, there's so many people that say that's not bad enough to kill the shrimp. I don't use a substrate that creates ammonia, when you're cycling the tank. But check for ammonia, and if your test kit shows that it starts to turn from yellow to the lightest green, that's probably your problem. Test all your water parameters. But 2 months, there's a good chance that they're off. Something's off, and it's probably your water parameters. I mean, you're doing good if you keep the water under your bed or wherever you keep it, but you let it get old first. Then let all the chlorines and stuff burn out of it. That's good. Especially, it gets its room temperature. And then, you're using like a prime or something. Excuse me. That's really good. So, yeah, I would check your water parameters because there's a good chance that you have ammonia in there. They were in shipping from LRB for 4 to 5 days. Well, here's the thing. What's it say? And aquatics. They were LRB 4 to 5 days. Okay, well, LRB's got top-notch shrimp. So 4 to 5 days in freezing cold temperatures. I couldn't even imagine the temperature that they showed up in, but they showed up alive. So, but you have to remember, if you didn't drip them in real slow to bring their temperatures up, there's a good chance you shocked them. Because it all comes down to the reason the shrimp live. Here's the thing. A lot of things that people forget sometimes is the reason the shrimp even arrive alive is because of the quality that they are. They're really good quality. I mean, my shrimp arrive live, it's but if the person that is setting them up, if you go too fast with it, with them not being acclimated to the temperature is like one of the biggest killers. Temperature and TDS. excuse me. So if you go from a low TDS and jump them to a high TDS really fast, that's like a no-no. If you go from a high TDS to a low TDS really fast, that's way better than going up. Going down is always better than going up. But temperature is like the biggest factor when it comes to shrimp and killing them. That's why they always say when you do water changes, to put the water back in slow. Even, I mean, if you have it to room temperature and it's the same temperature as the tank, that's fine. But still, rushing pure water into a tank so fast can take its toll on shrimp too. So you have to add 5 days in the mail, how you acclimated them, just everything. 5 days in the mail is not good. You know, just them showing up to your home was like the biggest thing, but that's the hardest part. I temperature acclimated for like 20-30 minutes since they were in bags for 4 days. He said I should plop and drop. They were in quarter and breathable bags. Well, if he told you to plop and drop them, then I would test your parameters. If your parameters are good, then I would contact them. I mean, if you lost a lot, but the plop and drop is dangerous. The only time that myself, that I would tell anybody to plop and drop is because 4 to 5 days isn't that much if you're getting 10 shrimp and there's a decent amount of water in there. I mean, it's in a breather bag. If they're not fed the day before, then there shouldn't be a whole hell of a lot of poop in there to follow the water. Plop and drop, like I said, should only be done like if there was a death in the bag, you know, and ammonia was high and they need out now. That's the only time you should dump them into a net and then put them in the tank, you know, because if it's hot outside and the temperatures are 80 in the bag and there's some dead ones in there, they want to get them out real fast. But yeah, if they weren't dead, I never would have plopped and dropped them. But the whole thing is, it all comes down, if your water is fine, if there's nothing wrong with your water, the plop and drop is what killed them. You know, the 4 to 5 days of shipment and then the plop and drop. So, I mean, acclimating them for 25 to 30 minutes, I don't know, you didn't stick the bag in the tank, right? But I don't know. If everything went good, if you did everything good, I would just contact them and tell them that, you know, you're saying half of them died. 20 Neos. Holy hell. Yeah. Oh, 20? Put 20 in one bag? Was there a lot of water? Fresh tank syndrome, not matured yet. The normal cycle is 2 months for a tank, and after that, you start introduction of life slowly. Yes, what Smiley said. Yeah, like I said, there's a good chance that your water parameters are off because, you know, everyone knows that LRBs, I mean, you know, the guy's known for shrimp, you know, and he's, you know, accidents happen. We all know accidents happen. And that's where, you know, we all have this, you know, I have a 100% shrimp policy that my shrimp show up to your door, all of them are alive, 100% alive delivery, that they will be live. Now in this winter, I usually give an hour for you to get them out of the box, you know, get them at your house, get them out of the box, look at them, but in this winter, I don't. So the minute my phone says that it was delivered, you got like 10 minutes to contact me and start taking pictures if any of them are dead. Because if you leave them on your front porch and you're not home and it's, you know, 15 degrees or 20 degrees and they're out there freezing, you know, that's different. But here, we guarantee our shrimp 100% that when they get to your door, they will all be alive. Guarantee it. And if any of them are dead, we refund your money or send you new shrimp and pay the new shipping. we don't say, oh no, you got to pay shipping again. We're not that kind of a company. That's why everyone that orders from us, no one ever complains. Hey, I've shipped shrimp and they've died. I shipped shrimp to Dansley and it took 2 weeks in the blazing sun and they showed up and didn't die. But then I sent some to Priscilla MK and they were lost in the mail and they showed up dead. So, but you know, they showed up cooked. So, you know, it depends, like where the post office puts them and this and that, blah blah blah. So that's why we, you know, take care of everything that we do. We give 100%. Can we send you an unboxing video? I'll let them sit on the shelf for 2 to 3 hours, and then I sit the bag in the water for 30, 60 minutes, even if it... Yes, yeah. No, I definitely did not for breather bags. Yeah, well, the only thing is because they say don't do it. You know, because it breathes air. Well, they say a normal plastic, a skinny ply plastic bag does it, but the cordon bags do it even more. But I do like Dan said, when my shipments or whatever show up, if I order shrimp and it's cold, I pull them out. I'll just leave them here. I'll leave them here for 5-6 hours, 8 hours. I don't care. Look, you know, what's it matter? You know, if there's no dead shrimp in there, there's nothing to worry about. You know, and I'll let them warm up, and then I take them out, put them in the bag, or I'll put them into a bucket and I'll drip them. You know, I'll drip them for like an hour or two. And then I just test the TDS of both buckets. If it's the same or one or 2 ppm difference, then I scoop them out and I put them in the tank. But yeah, can we send you an unboxing video? But that's probably what it is. Your tanks aren't old enough. You don't have, you know, what's needed in there for you know, good shrimp health. I mean, it could be a lot of things, a lot of things, but that's one thing I have to take into consideration in the winter, ordering live animals in the winter, is you got to have kid gloves on. You know, when you get that, you got to treat them like a little baby, you know, because they're super sensitive. They're freezing cold, you know, and they need to warm up. But that's the best thing to do, is take them out, set them down, and let them warm up. A plop and drop from, you know, if it shows up 55, 60 degree water and you put them in, you know, if you got a heater or something in there, you put them in 70 some degree water, yeah, you're probably gonna kill them. You know, a lot of them. So I agree. It's so frustrating when the shrimp die, when the tank is not ready. I'm taking it slow and introducing new shrimp to a well-established tank. Now I get too much tank. Well, yeah, that's like this little 5-gallon up here that I just put together. I put a bunch of cold shrimp in it first. I had like, I think my wife counted out 20. So I had 20 cold shrimp. I was putting more every few days. I put more in there that I was calling out. But I put them all in there to poop and get it going and everything. Now I got, you know, some super nice Galaxy fish bones in there. But, you know, that, or put fish in a shrimp tank, get them, you know, feed them and get them pooping in there and get the cycle going that way. And, you know, but I mean, I'm sorry for you, Kev. You know, it really sucks. I had Fritz and sponges from Cycle Tanks. Yeah, it's, it really sucks when it comes down to adding sponges and stuff and Fritz and everything. The bad thing is they're not fish. Fritzime 7 and stuff, the live bacteria with that, it says that instantly cycles the tank or whatever, it cycles the filters. But the thing is shrimp are, they you know, eat off of the substrate. They eat off of your plants. They're looking for algae and all sorts of microbial food within the tank. And it doesn't matter how much you squeeze sponges in there, they're not fish. See, fish don't go around and eat bacterias. They don't, suck the sand up in their mouth and spit it out when they get all the bacterias off of it. So fish and shrimp are different. Shrimp that's like in a new tank. If you put a mother in there and she kicked her babies, they would all die because there's no biofilm. There's nothing for them to eat whatsoever. You could put food in there all day, but what happens to the baby shrimp? They're at the back of the tank. It can't make it to the front of the tank where the food is. They end up dying. So that's why, it's said that you have to have a mature tank with a lot of bacteria in it. That's why, when they say when you're setting up a tank, to run the lights, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, put your bacterias in there, whatever, because you want to get that going and start just growing tons of algae and all sorts of stuff in there. So, but that's the bad thing is, it's a learning curve. Shrimp are a curve. I mean, just like, certain snails and, certain fish and, but, shrimp are, they're scavengers. So there's got to be stuff in the tank to keep them alive. And the water parameters got to be there, For 2 of the tanks I did for 2 months, still same issue for some reason. I put 1 or 2 guppies in the tanks like a month or 2 beforehand. Well, I would check your water parameters. Check your water parameters first before you contact them. Now, I'm telling you, with LRB, it's just like anybody else. I mean, if you contacted me and said, hey, 20 of my shrimp died, I'd be like, but here's the thing, too, is, if you ask somebody, hey, what's your water parameters? Everybody always says they're perfect. Well, what's perfect? But that's the worst thing. That's the hardest thing. And and I hate to say it, that winter's dangerous. It really is. Winter's dangerous. And so is the summer. Like I said, if your shipment gets held up and it's 90 degrees outside, so we take a chance when we're ordering. So contacting LRB and telling them if your water parameters, if everything's good in your tank and you think that it wasn't your tank, and that was the plop and drop method or whatever, if you do your homework and it had nothing to do with you, then I would contact them and give them all your information. I've never dealt with our LRB. I don't know. But I've never heard him ever tell anybody to get bent. He's not going to replace their order. So like I said, he wouldn't be around very much right now either if he was a jerk. So nice. Looks like the female I paired with one of those orange bolts. Male is buried up now. Wasn't sure the orange eye was male. Well, you know now, don't you? Mother shrimp are doing great. I added tiger shrimp to an established guppy tank and now moved the last few guppies out. They need lots of plants or moss. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of moss like I have. I like lots of plants. Plants are cool, especially with shrimp, because you can see them climbing up it, going around it and everything. But moss, if you got a lot of moss in there, they disappear and you don't see them at all. Like my blue bolt tank, I got 1, 2, 3 adults, a sub-adult, like 3 babies. That's all I see. And like my fishbone tank, I probably got, 150 shrimp in there, and I probably see 30 right now. So, yeah, plants, I don't know. I like plants, but like I said, I got rid of plants because I don't want to run that thick a substrate. It costs too much money when you don't have to, unless you want to run, have plants. And 2, when it was hard for me, when I'm trying to get shrimp out, you know, I kept pulling the plants out, and then I have to go and put them back in and everything. It became a headache. Lucas will help all he can. You might try Sarah first on the website. Oh, yeah. See, I got my new shirt on today. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's talk shrimp. Neil Carradina, David. What? So see that snow, the snowflake that I got for sale. Look at them. They've been on that food for, how long have I been on here? 55 minutes. And they've been on it the whole time. They'll destroy it. When I come down here tomorrow morning, when I look, it'll all be gone. They'll be looking around for more stuff to eat. But that's how much it, how much they enjoy it. So let me see over here. See if I can make those come in any better. This is the orange eye coal tank. I try to tell everybody how cool it is. So these were just shrimp when they, you know, because orange eyes, they don't transfer over. So if somebody tried to, you know, put orange eyes into a shrimp, and whatever ones were born, the orange eyes wash out the white in a lot of shrimp when they're doing that. So if they're born and they don't have white, then they would, you know, cull them. Well, to me, they're super cool to have a tank full of shrimp with orange eyes. And you know, all different kinds. I think it's pretty neat. Because they might not be perfect, but guess what? I'm not perfect, so that's why I enjoy them. I like them. I left them alone for like a month. For some reason, they weren't eating much either. Yeah, Kev, I'd have to, I don't know, a lot of it points, if you had it for a month and they're not eating, I mean, a lot of it points at, you know, just because you had your tank for 2 months, shit. You know, it's usually always that new tank syndrome, man. It's usually always that, you know, but like I sell immune booster. I sell all sorts of stuff because that's what I use. You know, if the shrimp aren't eating, I put immune booster in there. You know, put Indian almond leaves in there. You know, put H2O2 in there. I add bacterias all the time. I have lots of powdered bacteria, Bacter AE, all sorts of stuff that will jumpstart positive bacterias in the tank that they can just start eating. You know, as they grow, they can eat the food, and what they don't eat is going to turn into biofilms and all that stuff. So, all I can tell you is shrimp are super easy. Super easy. If you take a fish tank, like Monica said, if you take an old fish tank and throw shrimp in it, next thing you know, you have 100 shrimp. But if you take a brand new tank and set it up and it's not ready and you put shrimp in there, like I said, they're scavengers. If there's nothing for them to scavenge, if you have not let that tank sit long enough and build biofilms and everything, you're not going to have luck. You know, so, and if you don't have foods to feed that replace the biofilms and stuff, you know, it's a learning curve. That's all it is a learning curve. Look, when I got my first shrimp, when I was first introduced into shrimp, when I was breeding fish, discus, I was given 10 of them and I killed him. I was like, what did I do wrong? And he started laughing. And I put him in a brand new tank. And so he came over. I told him to come over the next week. And I put him in an old tank. And the next thing you know, I probably had like 200 and some in a 20 long. So, the new tank syndrome, as much as you think that you're there, there's a possibility you might not have been. So, should I get the snowflake food for the snowballs instead of the sapphire food? I'm looking for a line. Hold on. I'm looking for a line to feature in my videos using Brightwell products. Any suggestions? Want to sponsor the project? I'm looking for a line to feature in my videos using Brightwell products. Any suggestions? Want to sponsor the project? I wish I could, brother. If I could sponsor you, I would. But the big guy's been out of work for almost 2 years. I can't sponsor myself. But let me think about the suggestions, product suggestions. Throw some ideas at me. I might be able to give you something cool. Should I get snowflake? Okay, snowflake food, Monica, is it's not like snowflake food is a soybean hull. So just think of soybeans. They cook them, they take off the skin, and they compress it. But beans have a lot of protein in it, okay? So, as you see, the shrimp love it. I mean, you'll get all your shrimp to come out of your tank when you feed snowflake. But does the snowflake cover all your basic essentials that like shrimp need? Probably not. Because it's just a bean. It's coming from a bean. So, if you have other foods, then yes, then you're cool. Add this to and it's cheap. I sell it cheap. Look it up anywhere. People that sell snowflake, they want $8, $9 for 40 grams. I sell it for $6. That's killer price. I just dropped it down really low so I can sell more and sell it faster. Because I really don't care. I got it at a okay price, and I just want to be able to buy more and just keep shoveling it out the door. But I'm way cheaper than anybody. But like I said, if you have other foods, because I sell the Mucha food. Now, Mucha food to me is like, I love Mucha food. Love it, love it, love it. But I like Robbie's food. I like Blue Crown. Blue Crown Sapphire food is really good too. But, excuse me. I love Mucha food. So I have Mucha food. I have the Sapphire food. Those are both of them. Mucha is sold by Mucha. I mean, that's from Mucha. I sell it through Blue Crown. Okay, now Blue Crown's food, Sapphire, I sell that for Blue Crown and all of his products over here. Just like the blue nets that you want. Pumpkin for Prez? What? Look at that. Woo woo. Hey, I'll vote you in, Pumpkin. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate the donation coming through again. Woo woo. But here's the blue nets. These things, woo, are they nice. Boy, are they tough to get down. The netting on them is so tight, but it's like the shrimp are mesmerized. I just go in and they kind of like, hey, they just hop right in and I bring them out. But like I said, they're about 2 inches longer. Oh, if you guys haven't seen my video, the blue ones are in now. So here's a blue one. And they all have the metal ring. Hold on, let me blow this up. So I use Snowflake and Bacter E, but didn't get them to come out much either. Yeah, it's got to be, I would have to say it has to be your tank. Has to be the tank. Something in it's bothering them. And a good chance it was ammonia. Or, with the tank being so new, I'm not sure. So here's the blue one, here's the white one. I don't know if you look and go, well, it's not a huge, yeah, it's not. It's a sky blue. Oh, it's beautiful. So putting these two together, you see the length difference. It's 2 inches, but they got the metal rings on them, big metal rings on them. This is the only one I've ever had with a metal ring, and that I use it a lot because I can just stick it to the magnet, let it go, and it just hang and air dry. But so these are, I think these are 45 centimeters, and those are 35s. I don't know. I haven't measured them yet, so I don't have it in inches, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, these are, man, are they nice. Nice, 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 nice. I'm supposed to sell them for a lot more, but I'm only going to sell them for $15. The white ones are $15 too, but these are blue and they're longer. And look at that. I'm touching the computer from back here. These things are the cat's meow. I have 10 of them. 10 of them. So, some people, as I was, didn't give two shits about a net. I was like, oh, who cares? The minute I got myself a nice net, I said, I'll never go to a crappy net again. It's just something I love. I mean, be featured as supplier. Oh, heck yeah, dude, yeah. I'll pay for the shrimp. Nah. I'll give you a good deal. Oh, yeah, I would love that, Chubby Guppy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I'm so sorry, Leah. Gosh, I freaking seen your name on there and I got lost talking. Because I looked at the time, I was like, ooh, I got to stop at an hour. I'm an hour and 7, but hello, Leah Jet. Leah is the one who designed our new shrimp logo. And I sent Leah her shirts because Leah designed it. So Leah gets free shirts. And she said they finally showed up to over the wall in Canada. So I hope she's enjoying the colors. I had her husband's made. It's a light brown. They wanted like a earthy color, so it's like a sand brown. And she got the same color as my wife, a blue, like a baby blue. And they're real nice. So they're the only ones, well, and my wife, the only ones that got colored shirts. Yes, he would be an awesome prez. Do you see that they're saying today, they're saying if Trump runs again, he's probably going to get voted in. Leah's arts are amazing. Wearing my shirt. Ah, she's wearing her shirt now. What? That's cool. I would suggest trying to feed fresh blanched spinach. Kevin tried to draw them out for a count. So that's what I'm saying. It's always good to throw your problems up in here, Kev. Always good to throw your problems up in here because there's a bazillion things. Well, I won't go that high. That is kind of high. But there's a lot of ways to get shrimp to come out. The only bad thing is if what I would probably do if they won't come out, I'd probably do a water change, at least 15%, and drip it back in real slow. Check your TDS. Check all your water parameters first, and then do a water change and drip it back in slow. If you're feeding Bacter AE and doing everything, yeah, I would have to say it has to do. It's a new tank syndrome or it's something in your water. And here's the thing. What is it called? Gosh. What the heck is that called? Where it's it's something in your water that you can't see, but it's from like things breaking down in the water and all this that they won't come up on your water test. So it doesn't matter how many times you test it, you're gonna go, well, everything's good. when actually they're not. That's why peroxide works really well, H2O2, or a water change. A water change can do wonders on a tank. And dropping your TDS down won't hurt a thing. If you drop your TDS down a little bit, let's just say you remineralize to 200, remineralize the new water to like 170, and run that in there. Because here's the other thing. Well, here's the other thing is, what does LRB keep his shrimp at? You know, I thought LRB said he had like liquid rock or something, 300 to 400, or maybe I was wrong. Maybe he's got 200 to 250 or something. But you got to remember, your water's not his water. His tanks are probably so old, meaning they've been set up a long time, that it's like going to the Bahamas. You know, everything loves to live in it. So, yeah, test a few things. If everything comes back good, I would say do a water change. I've been looking for a matching lean body for my RV truck so I can paint it up. Alexon. Oh, yeah. For RC cars? Yeah. I don't know, slap serious side. You need to slap Apple. You need to get the Samsung. So, SC Calahulas, what is happening exactly matches water. He mixes RO with carbon filter tap. Yeah, see? So, I think LRB said his TDS is around 300 to 350. Yeah, so that's another thing is if you took shrimp and plop and drop from 300 to 350 into 200 to 250, that's 100 TDS difference, you know. There's a lot of... Go on to Facebook. Swampy Acres Homestead. Welcome. I am good. How are you? I'm getting ready to get off of here. I came on here. I wanted to do an hour and I'm stretching past. Oh, if anyone on here has any kids before his filter system, yes, but he has a whole house. So yeah. He's got the whole house system, yeah. But if anyone on here has any kids, could you do me a favor and have them go to my son's channel, Luke's Toys and Stuff, and hit the subscribe. Luke's just starting to make, go on Facebook. Luke's just starting to make some streams or some videos and stuff. It's just, kid stuff. But, and if you don't, just go on there and hit subscribe for him. Luke's Toys and Stuff TV. I'm on Facebook, kiddo. We gave Luke his first phone, but he can't make phone calls. He can only call us through Facebook. But to teach him how to take care of a phone and stuff, I gave him my phone, and then I got a new phone for dirt cheap, so. Hello. John, my fish tanks, do you run only sponge filters, I assume? Yes. Reason being is money. Because, lights in itself, even though they're LEDs, added up. For a year. Then I run a dehumidifier down here, and I run one upstairs. Because you know how everything rises. Heat rises, everything. So it's not uncomfortable, but we like to keep it through the winter at like 40. So in the summertime, I don't run one upstairs. There's no need, because if we have the AC running, that runs. But so I run a dehumidifier 7 days a week, 24/7, and I think it says that to run one dehumidifier, it's like I want to say it's like $11 a month or 10. Let's say $10 a month to run it 24/7, 7 days a week. Well, 24/7. And then the lights, I run the lights about 8 hours a day, 6 to 8 hours a day. And then the pumps, they're 2 Elita 60s. If I had bigger, I'd run bigger. But the 60s are better than the 40s I had. But I have 3 Elita 60s. I only run 2, but yes. Okay.
Wait. Don't check it yet. Don't check it yet.
So what do I do, though? What do you mean? Go up here? Okay. All right. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Do you run what? Luke's Toys? Yeah, hello. I saw that. The Jet says, hi, Luke.
Hi.
Do you run only sponge filters, I assume? Yes, that's what I was answering.
Okay. I thought on mine it said SpongeBob.
Do you run SpongeBob?
Filters, I assume. I was like, oh, I don't know what you mean, but I have SpongeBob fidget spinner.
Right, sponge filter. But yeah, so sponge filters only. Letting those pumps run 24/7, that racks up because they're not like eco-friendly and running really low power and stuff. It's not like I have a $500 bill, but I think my monthly bill now is $2.50 or something, $250 or something, $225, $250 a month. I think it's a month. But yeah, it's way more than what it was. But like we don't ever get a break because okay, let's say winter's over, we shut the heat off, right? And then like I don't run a fan no more because I open up the basement windows and stuff like that. But then we have the pool outside that we have to run for Luke all the time. So you have to run the filter on that, all the time. You have to clean it. It's like we don't get a season that something ain't running. So, but yeah, sponge filters only. It's nothing else is needed. I went the route of LRB and I tried a tank with nothing, no sponge filter, no air, no nothing. And I did it for 8 months with probably 80 black rose shrimp in a 5-gallon tank. And it was perfect. I ran it for a long time and none of them died. So I was like, okay, what he says is true. It wasn't that I doubted him, but I had to do it so I could tell, bring it to the people on the stream that it actually, you can do it, My runs me about $75 a month. Yeah, my dehumidifier, it's, I got 2 new ones. Well, I haven't bought them yesterday, but over the last couple of years, I got 2 new ones. And then I bought one at a garage sale. It's really big and it's strong, but holy hell, you turn that thing on and it's like the street lights dim and then go bright again. And I'm like, well, I'll keep that just in case, if my basement floods or something. So we got it around the corner. But I bought it for $20 at a garage sale. Huh? All right. I'm on there. But save more than that natural gas in the winter. Yeah, it's not the worst. Just think, I don't even run heaters, John, so nothing. I don't run no heaters, nothing in my tanks. Let me see, where is there a thermostat or a thermometer? Over here. So my tanks are, this tank right here with no heater is 73 degrees. And this top tank is 72, 71 and 3/4, somewhere around there. We'll call it 71. It's past 71. So the bottoms are probably 69, 69 to 70. Because I have a fan here that I run and I aim it at the floor and circulate this 24/7. You know, because it's like heat rises. I have a heater in this room. But when it blows down, you know, then it wants to run up. So I just try to keep this circulated at all times. Keep all my tanks the same. But this Fluval Flex back here, it's got a lid on it. And it's no heater. And yeah, it's 70-some degrees at all times. So. But, okay, everyone. I think we're going to call it. I've had an incredible time tonight. It's been a good last couple days because I've gotten some work. We've been working. Things seem to be picking up. And I even had, like I said, I had some of my other clients call me. So, you know, hopefully things start picking up for us around here. So, like I said, it's a good couple days. So I want to come on here and spend some time with you guys and gals. And say hello and talk shrimp stuff. So I appreciate everyone in here, what you guys do, and infrared heaters will work well. Yeah, infrared heater. Yeah, I don't use any. I can't afford that. Holy hell, at all that stuff. But down here, I mean, I insulate it pretty good. You know, I got all the joist pockets, all insulated stuff. It's actually, I start sweating when I'm down here if I don't have the fan aiming in here, so it's warm. Yep, thank you, Chubby Guppy. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Thanks to my moderators for hanging out and doing a great job tonight. Let's hope Kevin can get his issues figured out with his tanks, and next time he comes on here, he has better stories for us. So let's all pray he gets his stuff together. Smiley Aquatics, and it's Brian, Brian. I know you keep calling me Brain because you know I'm smart, but thank you, my son. Yeah. If you guys got kids, please take them over to Luke's Toys and Stuff and have them hit the subscribe, and we'll get Luke to make more videos. And if you don't have children, just at least go on there, hit subscribe. You don't have to turn on your notifications, but let's try to build his subscription up. You know, he's young, and it'll help him want to make more videos. You know, it's the drive. So, you know, I don't want him to get like fake subscriptions, but, you know, he's part of the shrimp fam too, so, you know, if we can get over there and give him a little hello, that'd be cool. But all right, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your hump day. And tomorrow's Thirsty Thursday, so maybe we'll see you again tomorrow. Yeah, there you go, Smiley. What? But thank you to Pumpkin for President. Again, Pumpkin for President. Let's give a shout out to the Pumpkin. What? And you can go see him, Pumpkin King, on Instagram and go see his smoking Mustang that he has. Yeah, Pumpkin still got to get with you, Chubby, about some of your guppies. Streamlabs, yes sir, Streamlabs OBS is #1 for streaming. But okay, everyone, thank you so much. Everyone, have a good night. And remember, if anyone ever needs to get a hold of me, just go on the website, Detroit Shrimp Aquatics, or DetroitShrimpAquatics.com. Go to the bottom and fill out the little stuff and hit send, or just go over in the comments and send me a chat. And it comes right to my phone. And we'll try to take care of you with everything you need. Or if you got any questions, Just let me know. All right, everyone. Until next time. Well, that Luke's running. Let's not stop. What's up, duty? No, not yet. I heard you running. I said, Luke's running. I'm not going to stop.
When is he going to send the package?
Oh, I don't. Pumpkin King. Luke wants to know when you're going to send the package.
Because I just heard you say goodbye, and I was like, I had to run. I was going to send it, but I was like, no, I can't send it in chat.
Yeah, I can just have
I
him.
literally sprinted. I sprinted. Like
I heard you. I heard you. I said, oh, Luke's running. I can't set it off yet.
Oh my god.
All right, Pumpkin King, let me know. Send me a message when you can. You get this kid just excited as can be all the time because he's going nuts over you sending him something. So, but all right, everyone, thank you so much. And from Detroit with Luke, peace out. See you guys later. And we will talk making something special.
Okay.
All right, he'll wait. And we will see you guys soon. So everyone stay safe. And keep your ears out for the next time we go live. All right, till then, take care. See you later. Peace out. Woo!